Hi everyone, I'm Angela with the Angela Wozniak Agency, and today I would like to share with you my checklist for home buyers when purchasing homeowners insurance. So especially for you first-time home buyers out there, going through the process of buying a house and getting a mortgage and purchasing insurance can be very confusing and a lot to handle. So this checklist is really meant for you to keep you on track and so you're not scrambling at the end. So my first step for you is to get a quote. It seems simple enough, but there's some very important things there. First, work with a professional. There's so much marketing out there that encourages people to shop online and to essentially forego working with a professional. And really, there's no benefit to you to do that. And working with a professional can be so beneficial to you because they can go through the coverages, what's included in the policy form, what's not included. And if you have things that are important to you, such as say a collection of collectibles such as furs, or you have jewelry, those things can be scheduled because you're not likely to have enough coverage in the policy form. And then there's some endorsements that are very important. So for instance, water backup. If water backs up through your plumbing into, say, your basement or your first floor of your house, it can cause a lot of damage, especially if it's sewage. It can ruin your walls, flooring, it can break your hot water tank, your furnace, and in a typical homeowner's policy form, that's not covered, and you would need to purchase an extra endorsement to get that coverage. An insurance professional can also help you make sure that if you have any insurance requirements that are imposed on you by the lender, that they are met. Step number 2 is to make sure your mortgagee is added to your policy and that you have the correct effective date. Now, the best way to handle that is to give your loan officer's information to your insurance professional. Step number 3 is to purchase the policy and to pay in full. And the reason for that is that the lender is likely to require that you're paid in full, and they're going to want to see a paid in full receipt. And they're also going to want a binder, but your insurance professional will know to send that binder over, and they will also send over that paid in full receipt. But just so you know, you have to pay in full. And then the fourth step that I have for you is just in the event that there's any changes. It's very typical that closings get delayed and things change at the end. So you might get an email or a call from your loan officer saying that your insurance needs to get updated with the new effective date to match the closing date. Don't worry, just simply communicate any of those changes with your insurance professional so they can get your insurance updated and get you all squared away and ready to close. So lastly, I just would like to emphasize that I would be so appreciative to have the opportunity to quote your insurance. Buying insurance is relatively simple, but there is a lot to it. This is the insurance that you're going to be relying on to protect your financial well-being. And I would be so happy to help you make great decisions regarding your insurance. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Angela Wozniak with the Angela Wozniak Agency.